kai Yakubu manage akai masembi pa
that's okay so much
okay so much what do you say there is this guy on it the girlfriend in your Canadian visa.
Okay.
Even before the visa, the guy has been very supportive. On one fairly form senior there. This is all dog council. But on no.
Yeah.
But a Busiani in any and the girlfriend in your visa on an airport. So I mean they were with the family and all that. Or no one so backs him. I mean the boy is a lover boy.
Just trying everything he has to do.
I feel at the airport no time on Mountain Babette no say oye bibia check in we na hona
you want to make go
again my manage na other side na no atiem o say hey akosia say wa wo kono member how without a husband no
hey
mama no
okay the man without a husband na get a boy we jado no Mammy referee no.
Say your boy.
Say boy ni bisa say. Say.
Olo dia la say.
Wa bragua na say.
Mammy no come on any bani di ofie ni referee no. I know how I can do any problem no.
The referee bia, I don't know.
Is it the boy is still at the airport too?
Okay. He should manage. Anyway, let's get into our conversations now. Mula, let's start off from you. You've heard it. I mean, you've heard the songs. You've heard the collaborations. People have said, listen, it is not right for gospel artists to, mix up with secular artists, work on projects. And as I've said, listen, most of the songs they do are not gospel. They are more of inspirational songs and not necessarily gospel songs. And so it is allowed. What is your take?
Are we going with the future?
You can pick any of them.
Okay, so I would like to go with whether it's better than the old gospel or not. Let's understand music itself. Greetings to everybody listening and watching online. Music deeply enriches our inner lives by lifting our mood. It reduces stress, connecting us to deep emotions. There is always and has always been a very big difference between what we used to hear gone are the days and then now. There are dynamics to it. There are comparisons, school of thoughts, theological and lyrical concerns. All these things are there. To me, the old gospel, any the conversations around it, how the old gospel inspire Nkofo, speaking directly to Nkofo, and how musicians those days or artists those days go through. I would say more or less they report say then they will go like, oh, this is how I did it. I did fasting for so and so days. I read the Bible so and so days. And Nanaya, always facts and story, there are difference. If you are wearing the shirt and I'm wearing the same thing, sell it to somebody. You can give the facts, and I'll give a story. Mine will sell higher than yours because story always sells. So back in the days, you do an interview with Esther Smith, Diana Samoa, Mark Abraham. They will tell you the story behind the song, and that will resonate and stay and stick with you forever, even before you dive in details of the song. There are stories of, and you will make that Chia Mountains so and so days, 14 days, and a Nyankopon at the Toma Coma. I didn't think there. I keep the Bible because I felt there is more to it than what I have I have received from God. Because when you're raw chorus, now you have to put in the verses, verse 1, verse 2, verse 3. Those days, because the least the song will play is 3 minutes 50 something seconds. Those days you got 2 minutes, you got 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes,
20 minutes
for a song. Adam Kumo obetun e de wakosa we are
J-Mo.
Yeah. So I say, so the story behind the song itself makes you wanna listen, makes you wanna read your Bible even before you listen to the song. But what I said, I saw about the details of the song. Now, old gospel, more powerful because they are deep lyrical substance. Typical example, Mark Abraham. If you say Mark Abraham, scary.
Yeah, he just left the Bible for you.
Yes. And you'll be Proverbs amount. And you'll be hearing Koda chiwade. Unia entiminda chiwade. But what I say? These people are reading the Bible, adding melodies to it. It is a one kind Bible. The song is preaching. It has a deep message to you. And another thing, Nana, is the language. I believe, say, she na omode tonyom. These days, urban songs. That is why VGMA has traditional songs and urban songs category differentiated. Now the urban songs, Gen Z is not the urban songs, no more. Most of the them. Different no cry no. Father, the universe you made.
Ding 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 ding. Yeah,
so
it's some rock music instrumentation.
It is more of hip hop being a obo.
Yeah, I'm a Holy Spirit in every room.
No, me wa language so me ba beats, rhythm and all that. Eti otenyum na. Quite recently, I think I was praying about something. And minya adeno hu mwaye. The first morning, I walked to the gym with my headpiece. Me ko nyuma beto ma makoma so ye abena mponsa. What's the title?
Uye Mami. Yes, Mponsa.
I played that song the whole day. Old gospel. I don't like to worship in English, sir. And my issue is not just the English, but do. I to say right now, if I want to insult your mother, it won't hurt as much as I am using the local dialect to insult your mother. Excuse me to use that example. Sorry for using that example. There is always going to be a difference.
The weight of the language.
The weight of the language are communicating. So when I bought my first car, there was a song that I listened to the whole day. I said that my daughters. Me borrow the whole day. If I want to listen to another worship or praise song, still I will go back to the old ones. Now, away from the language, let me come to appearance. Member beats any melodies. Me share and say so we need 5 minutes.
And 5 the cry on the blink.
Okay. So let me wrap up with the last one. The person singing the song.
The individual singing the song.
Individual singing the song. A very beautiful girl. Memi sheep. Aisa.
And then
my drink ho. Many shape. When you are in the life, I'm there toward the petrol. Gospel and answer my back internet so I'm online. I want to listen to song that inspires. the person singing the song atade na ehye no na chichire na ma na hips ne tuna piepie, and it's a worship song. So at a glance, everything is wrong with what you are going to say before you open your mouth to say anything,
because wa sha atade e dane ho.
Yes, chichire no ho.
Na nkonse jarabia.
Bro, something decent. It shouldn't be, as a gospel musician, it shouldn't be about your sexual appeal. It shouldn't more be of the looks.
Wait there,
Hey, me come out, hold them, come out, me no aka.
The same person chese o munko for button and pama tade. E mo munye sweet bi em. Chese gospel artist na so my sweet.
No, sweet.
Omo flowers ho na Oma se flowery dress na
jeans, black jeans, and to the boom to kutu. And they must sound like this is a worship song. Worship song carries a lot. It puts people in the mood. What kind of mood are you putting me in?
I'm putting you in God's mood. That
is what I see. And you know. Say Adebia Ayatobia sells on the internet.
Oh,
haven't we had this conversation before? Now every music skit maker, every movie star be out. That is the reason why a lot of these girls are more called to BBL. I can't be a mountain.
And the liposuction.
Liposuction, so to me, a worship song. Wash your trousers. Trousers should be loose. No, we are not saying don't wear your trousers. Wear your trousers, wear your dress, but it shouldn't be tight. Wig na show no 7,000 the enemy.
Oh yeah, then who say 7,000?
Oh, you see,
share wig and now so continue. How is the wig affecting you and listening to the song? Unless if you are the pane, you know what to say, or you need to say, and
na so be.
Once I
wig no on chechire.
Then yeah, disturbance.
Wig no
comes a wig in influence.
Wig no on chechire.
Onye wadwe so continue amenyum, my brother. Onye wadwe why wadwe anka wig influence so.
They make sure say. When it comes to worship songs, a song should get you in the mood. So the typical example is what you said about Fachemi. Said you woke up one dawn, you were listening to the song, and when you were listening to it, you were crying at a point.
Yeah, I had goosebumps. I was just
songs has a way of putting you into a certain kind of mood. So if I go on YouTube and I want to worship God, my mind, my soul, my body, everything is in tune with what I want to do. I want to worship God. So I do not need to be distracted.
So in order not to be distracted, go to Apple Music, Audio Mac, listen to audio. Why do you want to watch video too?
Don't you know that videos resonate with you more?
But gospel, they are no more show ma. Ever more resonate with. Listen to the audio, soak it in. And you want different experience.
And music video.
Music, now they have the things they offer. There's a reason why there are music videos.
The tennis. The remember who na make am.
The person two for no person beti.
Enya futu na.
O kwese o kwhwa de foforo enya nyum na o foti.
Kwhwa de foforo. Ma nkose me kwa kwhwe no. Eka me kwa kotie sifa.
Adentina o
se me kwhwe toa. Ka sifa.
You romantic.
E choke ena ka me kwa kotie.
You yati.
But these songs, they are relived. Omoya renditions most of the time. Ntina na yaw. Sekobane say the person delivering the message. When it comes to gospel, different. The person delivering the message, ushering you into a deeper spirit or aspect. There is a lot of things wrong with the person, or it is taking away the message and the music and what you want to get into. A problem. Okay. So most of the people will prefer to listen to Daughters of Glorious, to listen to Esther Smith, or watch them, because you will not be distracted.
But you feel the current crop, no? Some of them get you distracted,
and they get you distracted
with regards to the appearance,
the message, the language, I think over elaboration. What I say? What say? I'm a shit. I want to shit. What else? Let's go for
this quick one. When we are back,
few things, yeah.
When we are back, I'm sure there's a lot to say. But we'll say Mr. Bones would draw notes.
Looking for the ultimate betting experience and exclusive promotions you won't find anywhere else? Then switch to iLotBet now and bet on your favorite World Cup matches. iLotBet is rewarding its cherished customers with an incredible giveaway: 6 brand new iPhone 17 weekly from the group stages to the grand finale. Register now on iLotBet at www.ilotbet.com or download the app on the App Store and Google Play Store to get involved. Remember, the more you play, the higher your chances of winning. iLotBet, bringing winning into reality. Take note, ages below 18 years are not allowed. Bet responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. This advert is approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. iLotBet. Play smart. Win big this World Cup.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profit. We are not just another service. We are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at a dental barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School Road. Call 054-383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income, and for business owners we say think funding before projects.
This one will scare most of you, but with this one, hey. The devil's music on the computer. But guy, you see, your knowledge about computers. Hey, people are getting cash for doing very little, and it's the same laptop or smartphone. It be simple. Find Open Labs. There are exciting programs that will fetch you so much when you join Open Labs. They offer AI essentials, Python programming, cybersecurity, digital and social media marketing, data analytics, full stack development, diploma in software development, and diploma in network administration. But this is the best part. Hands-on training for real-world experience, expert instructors, up to 70% of tuition through our scholarship exam package, flexible packages for companies looking to upskill their staff, online and weekend classes for convenience. If you're done with SHS or JHS, take advantage of our 20% discount in our certificate programs. Unlock your earning potentials today. Find Open Labs in Kumasi on the Stadium Road near Freeman Junction, Asokwa. Calls on 0289-120-680. Also on 0289-559-991. Get to our website at www.openlabs.edu.gh. Join our community of tech innovators and start generating revenue with your new skill. Open Labs.
The big news is here. Electroland Ghana Limited is excited to announce the grand opening of its new Medina showroom. Discover unbeatable deals on world-class brands including Samsung, TCL, Media, Nasco, and Homeland. All under one roof. TVs, refrigerators, air conditioners, washing machines, or other home appliances, we've got you covered. Come and enjoy an amazing shopping experience and take advantage of exciting opening offers. Join us this Wednesday, 29 July at exactly 12 noon. Located at the Medina Taxi Rank opposite EcoBank. For inquiries, call 050-315-9739. Terms and conditions apply. Electroland, home of luxury, affordable electronics.
Max by just a dead yes, Max by C better be biafala. Enjoy up to 50% discount on all items this Friday. All roads lead to Max by shops. Come get your mobile phones, ACs, TVs, washing machine, swallow maker, and more up to half the price. For further inquiries, call us on 054-401-9552. It's Max by Day and be biafala.
malaria fever.
Tabia, have a mister.
Okokuroko onyamia okasama jinina yediwai ono no kasama epona stroti tedinye onyami beinie juda mujatane omani pasufura tichim no de nesi obotanso na wasiesie no wate oma bonyine wonta wate omani oni bienye bie na mesene uyawo enti mama yakutuno enti mama yapeja no wai enti mama sorry no Mr. Yonyami wate Mr. Nechini na nim nyami biara ni wa wate obiara ni wa one ne sawate oyoko kroko oya himfu mohini Mr. himfu yesu no riba no Mr. mama ya manusuo ya kutukutuo na Mr. ya pro eradi minyankupone bajewa ye jumwai bajewa na senyumwai umaya dada nuwai Mr. ya kutukutuo Missy Mamuswara, Yahweh.
For the young and young
You're back. Yes, we are back, and this is Y1025 FM. Susie and Mads Yehoah started with all those wonderful appellations. Let me get on to Facebook, read a couple of messages. Yasapon says, anyway, today is my birthday. Happy birthday to myself. Okay. Medallion says, I agree with Mula on the dress part. I chanced on the video on TikTok, and this lady has a nice voice, but all the attention in the comments were about how she was dressed. Anyway, the dressing matters. Just imagine a gospel musician dressed like Wendy Shea performing on stage. Where will your attention be? It will be on God. Kofi Lenga says, I totally agree with Mula. Okay, let's get to Mr. Bones.
And why? Good morning once again to the wonderful and the cherished listeners of YFM. And looking at this topic, and why, not long ago, we witnessed Ghana Music Awards. And Wendy Shea did something which goes ahead to cement what my brother Mula was saying. When Wendy Shea was doing the song by Cece Winans, you saw how she was dressed. And when she was done with that song, the dressing that she went into changed. There be no person say form no. Na makata so because I was doing gospel, but maybe so all I want to do love. It's important for you to know that the package would also serve as something that attracts people as well. How you present yourself. That is why people who are going into law are given a dress code. You can be the best person in the world, but you cannot enter a law class as you want. A Christopher Bani Jimmy.
Oh, are they?
Name Kwasi Asem.
Make sure I know it.
No, and why?
There be no pay tea.
And why? And why?
Tieti make us. Oh, it is.
And why?
Mr. Boss, won't tea me.
And why? I will not eat back these words.
No, listen to me. It's in the morning. Somebody is driving the kid to school and all that. So some of these words,
school for
they might.
Na school for when the car says answer we new to them.
No, but we shouldn't be amplifying.
No, I am not amplifying.
When they hear it,
no,
it makes them feel. You su crowd radio.
Senka mama no see ya. Nanka be say Jimmy ne nkwasi asem no. I will justify it. Do you know why? No, I'm coming. And why? You see, look. Say unim say asem bo no na wan kan say the also kan no. Asem na kan cry. It will not make sense.
I understand you.
Look, and why?
You see, Mula talked about language, right?
And language, you know, mean by you. It's not me. Yeah, it's me kind of buffalo. Okay. So the foolishness and
stupidity
and the stupidity of the modern Christian is what is leading us to where we are today.
What's the difference?
The foolishness and the stupidity of the modern Christian is what is leading us to these ways.
What ways are you talking about?
And why? Gospel music has major dimensions. One key dimension is worship. That is where we focus on adoration, reverence, intimacy, and the greatness of God. That is worship. You are talking about God's holiness. You are talking about God's presence. You are talking about surrendering to a greater deity. You are talking about his majesty. You are talking about love for God. And you see somebody who is offering a worship to a supreme being dressed like an Asha on stage.
Gospel artists normally yes, sir.
Oh. Why would people talk about dressing now? If it is not something that these songs, some of the joys, the celebration, the testimonies, actually is about upbeat and energetic. That's how it goes. Then we have the thanksgiving as well, where we express gratitude for God's faithfulness, and it's expressed in so many ways. Testimonies, Ebenezer, God's goodness, all these things. We have hymns, where the traditional songs emphasis on doctrine and the biblical truth. So most of Methodist for hymns, or almost every church has a hymnal. Then we have the contemporary Christian music, which is actually about faith, about hope, about everyday Christian living and all that. The inspirational gospel is there, where we can find the cabinets and the other things who also trade or who are actually apply that as well. And Jehono is hope, is healing, is strength, is encouragement, is perseverance and all that. So literally, it's not about God. Let's understand that the message giving, the fact that you are mentioning the name of God in there, makes it gospel. But who you are targeting tells the way to carry such a message. So let's say if Kobna and Obapa Christie did a song, Famebone Chemi, which was typically an inspirational gospel, the message is clear. It's about hope, it's about healing, it's about strength, it's about encouragement, it's about perseverance. There is something that we are preaching, but that is from me to Mula. But when it comes to worship, when it comes to thanksgiving, those things are from a man
to the supreme,
to the creator. And we are gospel artists, we one person said that day worship, lead it. One kasa unim you know that you don't deserve to offer worship to the Lord, because worship na kwa say the wo serve aduane amawura no sabi you so free yane so ba ana wo ko baby so na wo ba, would you use the same hand to serve your husband? You go and wash it. But some worshippers are with filthy hands serving the Lord. And that's what you're talking about. The Italian or they needs to be checked. Now, there is this preacher man who went to a church, a very huge church, and this man went there. They had a list of musicians who were to minister before he mounted the podium, and there was this woman who was giving the microphone on or starting. So when the man got there, that lady was on stage ministering, well kept, just delivering on the or as led by the Spirit. She delivered so well. After that, the church choir took over. They also delivered amazingly, and there was this last person who was supposed to minister before the man of God mounts the stage,
like the headliner.
Yes, or no artist as on So it goes to the turn of this woman. She picked the microphone, started doing songs, modulations. So the place was feeling dry.
Oh really? After all that effort?
Yes, the atmosphere was drying up. Minimal so they can attest to these things. Some people ministers and the pulpit dries up. All you be a better. All you be and the software the microphone be or says you to be a while to and we are careful. Software be or better microphone, and that pastor will start singing. Not say and you mean out here and or so, but what shas here I hear be a tonium said the bell because who buy and what bed dry pulpit in so a whole way dry. Who grow all you be but they don't tell you the truth.
The pastor too is led by where he left off and wants to carry it on.
May say,
to usher him into it well.
So who flow we are no man of God.
You can say Noah. There may be some of them.
May say no man of God will waste the presence. I am telling you.
I don't make us the
presence number. Now who wasting it?
I don't make us the same presence. No. Also be a while. Even before you move from the state, that same presence, no, he wants to continue. So he might even do a minute of that same thing. And I'm saying, so to you now, or to you now, it means that all twice. But so bano be kasa we na answer no man nyom so be nyom 1 2 3 the Bible remove. It means say oba no be dry the place up. I am giving them a secret, and this is atmosphere not dry up. They don't want to tell you. Atmosphere not dry up. That is what you see. Sometimes our concentration. So this woman came, did all the modulations and everything. The man now or microphone no say he would like to do something, but like the lady, you please come. The one who started the whole thing.
Also umbra. So the lady mounted the stage and he said, give her a microphone. So a lot of people thought she was going to pray for her. Because that's a sense of and I said, give her the microphone. Please sing any song that comes to your mind now. Sing any song. Then the lady started ministering again, and the whole atmosphere was charged. Now the move of the Lord was felt. The work was made easier for the man of God. He did, and God came through. Miracles, signs, wonders, tokens. At the end of it, what am I trying to? The statement I'm trying to make here. It's not about the modulation too much. It's not about how your stems are well arranged, but it's about the presence you carry when it comes to gospel.
So you think in today's generation it seems lost? Obviously not all of them.
Most of them, their concentration is on the aesthetics. Because he knows that he has popular songs. But sometimes the audience that God has made available for you don't need your popular songs. They need your move with the Lord. That is why sometimes people go to events and they return back home saying that I didn't feel anything. They danced, but they were never moved to receive. Understand that when it comes to gospel, show business now you woman. When it comes to ministry, it's about souls. When it comes to the industry, it's about shows.
The same S.
When it comes to ministry, it's about souls. When it comes to industry, it's about shows. So if you don't position yourself well, you'll be doing as the industry wants you to do, and you forget about the mandate given to you as a gospel artist. It's about soul winning. So whatever that you are doing, somebody is looking at it. That is why people have issues with the way they dress. It's not because we don't know. We want you to look good. Now the years of my mom looking good. What was Grace First Chapel da? Man, call her Reverend Samana Bofo, and the wife no. Oh, Gina so come on. Oh, dress it. Lady Pearl, wait, check. Oh, dress it, come on. Only Pastor Albert Ogran.
Of course.
Comfort Ogran. She dresses well. And she looking good, no. And then I could say, we are the ones defining beauty to people, no. Are we serious as people?
So you believe that the gospel musician, or majority of them, or some of them today, their focus is not on the message, but rather the many other things, the competition outside, looking good, trying to have a hit song and all that. So that is derailing them from what exactly the Spirit will ask them to write or convey.
Most of them
send the evidence.
We are sending evidence of
medallion
of day.
So bizarre the wire to
gospel artists are wire to, and the gospel musician na jia tum se wakoye ne to.
So ni kunu na bekan e no send them.
Ni kunu na bekan e.
Say o ka say me man nkoye ne.
Hearsay evidence.
Ni kunu na kala.
Ni kunu na kan hearsay.
No be ade ne so.
Hearsay yam find evidence. What to be find.
All our father the streets is the
hearsay.
So anyway, now when it comes to the message too, there is a bit of a challenge now. Now most of our artists, aside we having issues with how they go about their things, their performance and all that, their message is a bit diluted.
How?
Okay, the central theme is from the scripture, but how it is delivered, they want to modernize it in a way.
Modernization is good,
modernization is good, but the word of the Lord has never changed.
Bible, download the Bible and 50 megabytes or channel is an update. Same way you do.
That's how we US in be free.
See if you download maybe I can just version what download it from Apple iOS store and a friend say Play Store what download the area. Or China say update it.
I say
Judas
Peter and Charles. Anyway, do you know that if you're a Bible student, there are some of the translations of maybe you find Matthew, maybe in King James version or the New King James version. Go to maybe chapter maybe Matthew 5 to be chapter 27. Go to be 27. But there are some of the translations that over far. Go to 24. The translations,
Then the Maya updates the
translations.
Updated.
Yes.
Oh,
so that is why it's important for you as a believer to know the word of God for yourself. Because those who are doing the translations, they are theologians, they are not Christians. Somebody who actually is into religion and other things, we are theologians, so they are just doing things because of theological reasons, but not for your Christian values. And that is where we've gotten ourselves now. And the modern musician thinks that Charlie Adieno, Yaman IFA, Nacho Biaba, Eradimu. Then I'm asking you, Nifenon Diehin. Nifenon say doing it as others will do. And he say, so what the gospel musician tour. Now the so-called popular musicians, they're from secular for the tour. Some of them dress differently than our gospel musicians.
Very true.
Some of them are God-fearing people than our gospel musicians. Now our gospel musicians are positioned themselves that they have a voice, and somebody writes a song for him or her, then she sings. To him, he is just a vessel. He is not any way aligned to Christian values. And you be they are as empty as the drum.
No oil, zero
oil. I am not here to sugarcoat things. Look, the fact that me I'm a songwriter. Mula can attest to that one. I have a lot of songs. I can play some of them too. I can send you a song right now and you play. People will be amazed. I can drop a song to you right now, and people will be shocked at the deep writings, because me sometimes a call for some time enforce no. It will more about a at a point in time. That is how God deals with us. The message is not much every day. There are some songs that will come through you. It will take about 10 years now in your sound review. But God wants you to work with what you've gotten. But and then because we are going by the industry standards, we want to release a song every year, every now and then. Meanwhile, our source is God. But we are refusing to keep the source intact and thinking that we want to be resourceful. Now, if your source is God, how do you connect with God? It's through prayers, it's through fasting, it's through waiting. Are we ready to subject ourselves as gospel musicians to these things to receive so that we can give to the people? And now say, we want to be in the conversation, so we run to somebody and say that challenge me present hit.
Are you by that suggesting that writing songs for gospel artists is a bad thing?
No, that's what I'm saying, that if the person waited and had it back then, your songwriters will be typically to say I mean to say GBB. I know Jeffrey did about 60% of the gospel songs that we enjoyed in the past.
Now the songs you listen to today, I mean, we've had Kwame Eugene write for some of them. I
have no issue with that.
Akwabua write for some.
I have no issue with that. My only issue is that when Akwabua has the writing gift to write, he can write any other song. But you actually be the mobia. But one do hono. One do hono. One so one was around they just arguments account. And you walk around according to actually powerful, but it's not powerful on your tongue. So no, that what do you carry also as a gospel? You see, the fact that somebody preach the message as a like my main code deeper kakra and why?
You have just 2 more minutes.
There is a message that could be preached by Dr. Chris. Could be preached by Elvis, Pastor Elvis. It could be preached by Jerry Eze.
Mensa Octabel. It
could be preached by Reverend Obi. It could be preached by any. He is giving a dimension of God. It's not the complete being of God. So at a point in time, if God wants me to go out there with the same message, there's another dimension God needs to reveal to me. So me make a choice say who you be who believe in sermon night and as who believe in sermons, that is when you listen to other preachers and you don't preach the same. But if you're a teacher, there is an exposition and there is exegesis to the scripture where you need to avail yourself to a deeper revelation behind what you're reading, because what you're reading is just something on the surface.
It's the same thing that is available to everybody.
But the deeper revelation given unto you,
it could be Sarkodie, it could be Kwame Eugene, it could be any other person. But the point is, are you prepared enough for that? I'll be getting into our next conversation that has to do with these collaborations that keep happening and people don't accept them. They seem not to last, basically because the Christian community is not accepting you. The world is also not accepting you, so you are in the balance, and these songs do not last. We're going to look at that. Solution, the Pragia writer says, many assume secular musicians are farther from God because some songs and lifestyles seem to conflict with religious values, but music doesn't determine one's relationship with God. A gospel artist isn't automatically closer to God, and a secular artist isn't too far as well. Pankwesi says, NY, please control Mr. Bones' utterances. How can you speak out collectively about a group of people without using some, making it look like All of them. Please, your listeners cover the entire human classification. So, in as much as you are irritated by certain things, please be measured on that. Akasila Abi says, Nana, good morning. To me, Adina dresses decently than most of these Gen Z gospel artists. Okay, let's do the song. When we are back, we move into our next conversation.
And I said, Adina or dressing decently.
Listen,
Abiana crowd dressing. Come, I see Nasi.
Yo, with this one, there are several of them, but the Ghanaian versions have played a lot of them this morning.
I remember Josh Lai, then Samini.
Exactly. I've played a lot of these collaborations this morning. The question is, why do these collaborations receive several engineers, same instruments? I really wish I could join this conversation. I'll give you guys 5 minutes each because I'm sure a lot of people want to speak to us this morning. So I'll give you guys 5 minutes each and then we will get into that conversation. But before that, 5A Home says if you are looking to upgrade your home, your office or your space, just come to us. We have everything to make your room comfortable, to make your office very comfortable as well. We are also offering an amazing offer that is with 950 cedis. You get a toilet seat, bathroom ceramic sink, bathroom mirror, and multi-function shower. Visit us today for quality, affordability, and everything you need under one roof. Find us at Asukwa Stanbic Bank upstairs or call 054 9680 030. iLot Bet says you can register and join and get to play and win. Log on to www.ilotbet.com or download the iLot Bet app on Play Store and App Store. Remember that persons under 18 years are not allowed to bet. Bet responsibly and bringing winning into reality. That's what we do. Play smart and win big. For more inquiries, call 024 5066 607 or 024 1994380. Adam's Kitchen says Bona, you're ready, so just come through and enjoy. Today being a Friday, 7-day running lounge and bar is active. We're going to have the Friday Fiesta. Tomorrow is going to be Nightlight Safari, and then Sunday we have Sunday Fun Days. Place your order today and enjoy your meals. Call 053-7277856 or 020-320-4416. We do delivery across the city. Tabia Herbal Mixture, malaria fever, typhoid fever, loss of appetite. There's only one that will deal with this, and that's Tabia Herbal Mixture. Get it from any pharmacy, licensed chemical shop, or any herbal shop. So let me start off with Mula. In just 5 minutes, these collaborations, are they welcome for you? Are they welcome, or you think it must not be entertained?
Nana, I think opinions vary widely among these school of thoughts. Whether
I want your opinion. 5 minutes.
Okay. Different views regarding. You go into the details: evangelistic outreach, artistic collaboration. You better underline and spiritual compromise. I have few minutes to do it, but I'll try. Now, arguments for collaboration. May change into two: arguments for collaboration and arguments against the compromise. Now, for collaboration, the first one I'm making evangelistic outreach, sharing Christian message with a wider non-church audience. Agreement for collaboration. One of the reasons why, if you are for artists, secular musicians, featuring gospel musicians, one of the reasons why, if you are for but not against, is the evangelistic reach. Now, if a song from Sarkodie, just like G0spel, is out there, we have core listenership. I can dare say that there are a lot of people that listen to G0spel. Most of them may not listen to Sarkodie. They don't even know a song or two of him. G0spel appeal to the old, the new generation as well. The Gen Zs also listen to him. they resonate with his song. But Enkokwafone Bebre Nimsa Akode song. So if you are for the collaboration between a secular and a gospel artist, evangelistic reach is a very vital point. In that, Sac Nation and you be a Akode Woso or Bebo Biano, they are going to listen to it. And these songs carry message, a message of change of mind, a message that is spirit filled. When it comes to four, say open. Now we make an argument for. You can say that it is going to reach out to non-Christians, baby, which may have an impact. That's the first one.
So the key word is made.
It's made. Bridge building is the second point. If you want to go for connecting with different people through,
I like the analysis you are doing.
Yes.
But you know your time wouldn't allow you to do all that. So I want what is your stand?
May come in the end. I say 1 minute.
I
have 5 minutes. So so the bridge building is also very important because there seems to be a gap between those who patronize secular music.
Yeah, sure.
And there seems to be there seems to be a gap. Featuring him, no? And even a secular to a secular. If I'm doing a secular music and I feature Mr. Bones also doing a secular music, I want to tap into his fan base and then there I can build a bridge, do a nice music video attached to it. Say it works one way or the other. Now creative expression, blending unique sounds to make high quality art. And don't I care about it's all about the show, not the source. So if you are making argument for the soul winning part, no creative expression, so Bemaya who say, okay, say Obapa Christi Betty Nikim Paluta Yenum Amanayi. This is all for the argument. Opesa Otri strongly say, yeah, that is it. Now, against the compromise, diluted message, risking the clear focus on faith and God's words. So, the message itself na urban. The gospel musician, how our tono, chorus are most of the time when we see these collaborations, gospel musicians in the two chorus now. So the chorus itself gets you into the mood, but there is no connection. Say opese odenyum no call the next level spiritually. The secular musician cannot connect you with a verse now the Bible cushion. That's the diluted message. Now the mixed signals for confusing fans about personal standards and holy living. We know some of these artists are gospel musicians if long and tampepa kwa we tato sopa and san wa full stage and san wa about recording you no.
Sure.
Was shit
there be way sana oh yeah good gospel in fraternity in Nimasi.
But some of the secular artists.
Secular for now.
Secular for now your future.
But now secular for now why you have to so much?
Why? Question you hear me? I've asked the question. Me really. Secular for now because you see once you go gospel direction it casts a certain way say around them. Okay, secular crown bono. There are some of them, yes, I know, into now that make to it.
But there are some of the gospel musicians that other people know about what they do.
You see,
so and some of them the secular musicians that they all do. Some of them do.
So when the argument is against the compromise, against number one, mixed signals. Now your personal standards of living. And then the holy living, I whom gospel musicians so so yeah papa ya sapon ebeka ko future King Paluta. We know and I said you who are bonten there you know the personal standard of your papa ya sapon you tell who somebody bia so akofo bire of tehano akobura me akofa no you koye say so I say but we know so ko future secular artists bia they are not in tune with Christendom any of my life I'm living akwa na enim say answer no baba stage no kra no okotwa to so see one rule say the bear over high sound waba that is where the mixed signals comes in the fact say akaba akope the fact say akwa we to nyamenyom no akwa no directly na wakai na akwa we na time bia okuta siga kakaka oba be no monum say obeka che say vodka na ere yi no eno nam de yi no sebiu monhwehwe na monye de you know artist at time bia me bia na ma hwehwe na ma hwehwe metu ni ya mbu huni pakro but na me pese me bo obi adin but the short be bem no befa sacred separation keeping worship music separate from secular themes. Worship music has a way of connecting you straight up to the heavens.
Okay.
A boama who communicate directly. Or diluting a pet. Sacred separation.
So there needs to be that separation.
Yeah.
These people are saying they are this, others too are that.
So if
I heard somebody tweet and say that listen, the fact that somebody is clothed as a gospel artist does not necessarily mean the person believes in perhaps what they are doing. It could be strictly business for them. I've heard some of the former executive producers say, listen, gospel artists ni bina mo dream so mo ye juma na ye yo omo life na nkasa de different. I've sat in a VIP bars before. Gospel artists a kobo show a crowd bet them na say why fine pa I didn't hu nyida but then time
seconds. What I want to say is there are songs that I do not want to listen to with a secular musician on it because it connects me. But there are songs it say fache say I'm strictly asking for forgiveness or they boni che mabo because on one kasa na bana urban yehunu to be somebody sebiota frache an invented commerce so if it is he's singing a song okase or the boni che mabo it directly I resonate with it, I connect with it because Mississumi or the boyeni sa to say sebiota frache kwabna
na or didn't hold ban
the same person na start to bue kwan mami o sa bue kwan mami song no that same song also talks about say
okay, so Mr. Bones, please wrap it up for me. Unfortunately, we're your time to cry, so we have just 3 minutes. Okay. These collaborations, do you think it is worth it? Should it be gatekept, like so that you say challenge way there, yeah, man, emphasis system, no man, all that. I mean, today gatekeeping is quite some way, but do you accept it? Do you welcome these collaborations?
I know a lot of people may have the thought that say producer now or producing for secular no. The production
the same
for the
keyboard
gospel.
now,
The same keyboard.
Yes.
You see, KNUSTCCB auditorium or Ankasi Lakeside. Now, YFM Kono. The same place could be a church grounds.
Maybe the convention is
Jubilee Park. Yeah, that way. A sorry call no more. A dane a sorry beer. Ye Uncofobisu call no more, bet you dane a conphobia. Uncofobisu call bet you dane a conphobia. So at a point in time, is who has gathered there and what you have invited draws what presence. And he say Okofa Jubilee Park bear numre bear 10. Nanya so for the program wa umre fina ofun ina ira. Say akromfo atwa hia ho. At the same I saw for watch night udu obi and you hwehwe. E kire wo say the individual no is not just about who you are, but it's about the presence that you carry. That's why I have always said that what will be the purpose for such a collaboration? One, are we thinking about winning souls or just about getting popular along the line? Most of the collaborations are just that I want to tap into his audience. Would there be a time that the secular artists will also think about, I want to tap into the audience of the gospel artists?
Most of the gospel artists do not allow it unless it's coming from the gospel. The secular don't mind. They don't mind. But when it has to do with a secular trying to tap into a gospel, then they are like, oh, me bon home pie. But when the gospel wants to tap into the secular, so
now the biggest thing that we need to look at, are we looking at what the Bible is saying? I keep saying that we can have so many ideas around us. We can have so many thought-provoking things that we may be thinking about, but the manual to the life that we are living is the Bible.
That's for a Christian.
Yeah.
Since we are talking about gospel, I don't think we are looking beyond that. Now, who is a Christian? Is it the one who doesn't make gospel music, or the one who is not spiritually inclined to the word of the Lord? The misconception is that we are thinking that Obia or two gospel be a Christian, which is false. That is why when you hit at them, those on my empatakuna they'll come at you because they know that you are hating at them. They know who they are. Almost a shit we read beat to say yeah. Omoni sabi we as a phone crash share events. We almost crashing we as a phone. We as phone be a clean. Omoni is sakrano.
Did you go for guess?
Now who gospel musicians almost get hold down.
Oh, menimbi.
Sage no me dey call events na. Sage no.
Dem we evidence.
Oh, za.
I mean me dibia se mama mo pen kra.
Sage na obaki omo na. Sage na obaki omo na. Omo ina atwa mo we.
Back to vocalism.
Bivi no wo na. Ejana no we dey ne kɔ na we adwa. Sade na wo ne kɔ na mama fa na anko.
Any mo ede.
So typically most of them are not living by the Christian principles. The principles of Christianity are very simple. That is one. Second, these are the biblical principles to life. Exactly that. And when Jesus was asked, I said, and I know most catch say say makuma dinti. So now why things are being tricked to please our ears and our heart is that Yakuma Yedin, and they are finding a way to justify every wrong. And I'm saying that, and I've said this before, and I'm reiterating today that the moment we try to find justification for every wrong that we do, we've got into where we are heading to the ditch.
So, if I may get you right, you don't have a problem with these collaborations because
I have said this initially that at a point in time, God used an animal to communicate to people while any power. The vessel through which God uses at a point in time differs. And even gospel it was the slaves in the 18th century that normal to talk to the Jew money so that they can connect to God. Normally inspire. Then hymns came in and Sana Abbas Ababidu and the contemporary this thing. But the message remains. The source is sacred. So at a point in time, if there is a message and you know that God said, Timio, most of them maybe see Yankopon say, but Yankopon Kasai.
Tell you now ni hobby.
And you know that God said.
Okay.
If God said, then it means that there is a purpose for which God wants you to go that line. Because God instructed a prophet to marry a whore. It's biblical.
Brother Sammy says he will come to Vienna. Both shows of Vienna in a direction.
Yeah. Let me see Nyamese kwa mini padie mini wine. But se who can also to Nyameso and now they pay one kasa numbers be no fans be and you are saying that God said that.
And they are so only Nyamiasa.
And you see sometimes it gets to a point where people are punished for the wrong that they do. In your line of ministry, there are guiding principles to it. That's why I'm saying that you need to subject yourself to prayer, to fasting, to other things to equip you well. No matter the grounds you get to, the same producer, but the audience you carry will turn the producer into something that's meaningful. And yes, enka I saw it doing crusade Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Emma announce nemba. Go Baba Yara Sports Stadium nkofo akwashi wo ho. E be from mine now, but the audience you carry would actually turn everything around. So let's not be instruments corner, but the presence will bring something different that will bring the difference.
The presence will bring something different. 0246807545 0246807545. Your time is so, but as always, every Friday be a real time kakra. Just give us a call. I'm pretty sure you have something to say. Collaborations, gospel artists, those we call secular artists. Others also say that Charlie say gospel now mobono. Home them like spirituality beyond said them sir. That's what people assume. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome. What's your name, boss? Please turn down the volume on your radio set for me. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Welcome. What's your name, sir?
Hello. One kata unia didi no working.
No working. I mean tiwe.
Hello. I said of very adults. Wala no wala.
Pacho say asam na ye kalinche.
Anyway, no kure. The gospel on the aton sumo. Yeah, mo compare Edamrekune, Papa Mike Abraham ne. What would I compare that the air movie? Different, far. Mula kase gospel no oba he. Now in the pana address yama. And baby, anyway, do what you be calling me now, what kind of water so? And what you be call or the water so. In the basa, a better what he in the mere Samran Kata. Because I am Yasam, and this I know in show. And Moka say, we took with Baba Yala now or the I gospel program now. I'm not seeing still. Instant in Ankasa no the very no what the Banyameno Abahu. And now anyway, what the entry in Yama Confui. Never not be showing in Yama Confua, or my had that dress in US is a video anyway. And then why young friend woman then I'm for the see the gospel no dear. Are they?
Yo, Mate, no I can say the way our gospel is so much.
No, I can only say no more gospel out. That means say oh my not in this one.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Nyamia do now say.
Boko.
Che.
The Mr. Bones who cannot many Mr. Bones are doing fire.
But what did they say?
But your friend must it.
All right, but me too.
The Mr. Bones who can and one or come. This is a woman difference. A woman. I'm dressing crowd here. Any young man, boy, if I say you are sitting on I pay. Say your head to you, send a mamma, Esther Moon, yeah, but no more dressing, listen and see a difference between a bum. And I young point there, say, or Cassie Baby, but no, and I'm a share with the oh, you don't question your money. Now she did a mat, now find you to the idea.
All right, Matiminia, thank you very much for calling. Also, those times in the year, I don't know. And you know, was so tea, and I didn't address in the Hamosa. Maybe they've been good to address in the Hamosa. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Anwar.
Yes, sir. Welcome. What's your name, sir?
My name is Ed.
All right, talk to us.
Good and that is a gospel music from Yaboka. Make us a mina. The Jimmy Yaboka. If we are born, which will be BBL.
Even I go on a diet is on your BB. Now, I go on diet was on the BB. I go on diet to be on your BB. I will say, but Trini, my BB. Hey, it's true and him there. Anyway, I think their time wouldn't even help us. No man blink here. Let me do just one more call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Yes, welcome. Please, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
You're from Nanapoku.
Nanapoku, Kasefri.
Yeah, Kasefri. Edison.
All right, Nanapoku, my
Mula. Okay. I mean, make you comment, okay? See, you share the course now. Religion are losing value. But who true Christian music? Christianity. Seriously, go down, break down, the question. They're not many American. The same say, a Christopher no crown. I'm crying, we are to four crying, we are to four numbers. You know, Ukraine, a trend in the Nadi between as a beggar was dressing near the gospel artist for the backstage. Any influence to call me now youth no so Ushema you go to artist no a big cry into lesbianism na say you probably cry Michael here no be to me I remember no be to me at na Kenya nipa you know yeah
there be not Mr. Boss they can answer more
antics na no be with
antics no more you Mr. Boss na neka say the omuye the antics na no mo be o stage. Anyway, Minia, thank you for calling. I think the conversation, a lot of people are thinking of the dressing. And they feel like, I mean, the dressing put now in say any room na nkasa no kra. Then pan the bekum then na betimi akama the passacha na bibi. Mr. Bones, just 30 seconds and let the apply time no be.
Yes, I know. I mean, these kind of discussions is not simply about music. But we are touching on faith, we are touching on theology, culture, creativity, comments, ethics, ministry, and public influence. Now, if you are a total Christian, then you can actually say that gospel music should ultimately glorify God, demonstrate integrity, pursue artistic excellence, and positively influence individuals and society. Okay. The goal is not merely to produce successful songs, but to create music with lasting spiritual and cultural significance.
Okay. Mula, 30 seconds.
I know, I think, sir, we've hit the nail right on the head. And then a lot of people share the same opinions with what we said from the callers. On the Mr. Bones, and we practically were saying the same thing.
Some no normally say yeah, but you use some local.
Some. So I think I know a lot of people are listening now. They are gospel musicians, and if they are not musicians, sorry and all that. You have to let this message impact you, because it shouldn't be about Nipadiana or Abejan na ocean. So watch what you wear. If it is worship, especially, cover your head. So I say, oh, the wig, no, we are with me. But
that's a wig in a help, because when the can't wig, I say, or share wig 9,000. Hey, Osika.
Say first, no, now Mokata Muchintino. They all canana.
You know, now, like the Nigerian gospel artists, that people invite them over near their so say they are Sinsum Solane, Mercy Chingo, Money. You see how they cover their hairs during worship songs and worship times. There are some churches. There are some churches here in Ghana too. They say like this man, evangelist Usimo church ne other churches are during worship. And Penifono, but they will say, "Mame phone pomko Susana Wesley near the no." There is a way that they know that there are certain things you need to do in the presence of God. So when it's about worship, when it's about praise, it's to God.
Especially
if you're not singing worship. About nana come and do about gospel paying. omunyu bebre na gospel because na kasafa enipa ntema hope near that. So let's know that, I mean, there is a clear cut between you as a messenger and the message.
Yeah.
There's
you cannot just be a carrier of the message that you don't want to be by the message.
Moma yemfa futu na yaka no na you should see some changes, and yes I said that Anapoku kind it's going to get worse. Special shout outs to now 2 states, a restaurant or more Bomso. My birthday they gave me something special. They gave me a package. I really want to appreciate Sean Ajimai and I am from Pong. When I hear the Unes and I special shout outs to Diamond Coaster on Sua Juso, Bon Lazy, Nanapuko, on Suti,
and this video I'll be in Accra for my sister's funeral.
Of course, we wish you a safe way as you mourn with the family. Yes, Papa. So, to our family in Accra who are tuning and all that, join our brother Lesmond, the late sister, and good morning to you, Nana Buachi Adam. NBY. Thank you very much for the immense feedback. The weekend is here, guys. Just make sure that, as I keep saying, put your back into what you do.